Hello, people. This is Teacher Kirk, and we're going to call this a quick and dirty summary of the literary genres topic. So, obviously, this comes on the exam, and here are our uh, three literary genres: drama, epic, and lyric poetry. So, what are genres? Those are the categories in which the works can be divided. And they are classified as such because of the different techniques that they use, the topics they cover, and the types of resources or elements used by authors to express themselves. And so, again, the three genres we're talking about are the ones established by the ancient Greeks, and those are again drama, narrative, or also classified as epic. Well, sorry, narrative or epic. They're not exactly the same thing. And lyric poetry. So, what is the narrative? Here's a definition for you. It's any work that tells a story. And of course, it can be fiction or nonfiction. It can be prose, which is a non poetic story, or poetry. When we say subgenres, we're talking about different types or different examples of this genre. And so we've got as examples novels, myths, short stories, fables, legends, also epic poems. A couple of examples would be the Iliad, the Odyssey, the Aeneid. And of course, these epic poems um, tell about the heroic deeds of a hero, and they are known as epic heroes. So, what are the resources or the elements that you find in narrative? Well, first of all, we've got narration, and we've already looked in detail into different types of narration. We've got description, and good description appeals to the senses. This is when the author creates an image that can be appearance or feeling or action. Characters are also an element of narrative, as well as plot and setting. So let's go on to lyric poetry. A couple of variations of the same definition of lyric poetry. Groups of texts that are full of emotion, poetry in which the speaker expresses personal thoughts and feelings. They may describe incidents, but their gist is to convey emotions rather than tell a story. Some subgenres include odes, sonnets, elegies, and haiku. So, what are some different resources or elements found in lyric poetry? Well, we find figurative language, which could be figures of speech or imagery. We've also got rhythm and rhyme. It might involve meter. It could be poetry that is free verse, where many rules are broken, or it could be prose poetry, which is less poetic. Here's our last genre, and it's drama, which includes theater. Uh, uh, a drama is a story that is intended to be acted in front of an audience. It could be a play, it could be a stage play, and the subgenres are tragedy, comedy, and of course drama being a specific type of drama. What are some different resources or elements of drama? Well, we've got our characters and our dialogue. Those are the most important resources found in drama. In drama, there's no narrator. The audience gets to know the story because of what the actors do, what is carried out in the scenes. Some other elements include the set itself, the acts of the play, or the show, the scenes, and also the actors. I'm recommending that you try to complete a chart, something like this, where you give a definition of a narrative or epic, show some different examples of that, try to describe or mention different elements, and give examples of different types of texts that qualify for the different genres. And that would be a good way to study. And we've got a first partial project, but it's not exactly like what you saw right there. So, like I said, this was meant to be just a quick and dirty, as I say, rundown of the topic of the genres, and this is going to help you study for the exam. Have a nice evening. Have a nice day.